Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake, aka Tag, and today we're back in again with the no-skill Lava Hound clone deck. Yes, we are playing this deck, even though I know everyone hates it. I'm sorry, it's just so strong, and it's very fun to play. So if you want to get some nice, easy, relaxing wins, look no further than Lava Hound clone. Let's jump straight into some games, and hopefully we can assert some dominance. Alright, guys, we're going to go sauce out a good luck here. We're going to see what's up. Definitely want to end up going for a snowball. Don't want to go and sauce out or skarmy because we don't know if he's going to bridge spam me, and I don't have lumberjack in hand. Just going to go for an ice clone, so we're going to go same lane with our Lava Hound, and it's probably going to be 2.6 or 2.9 or something along those lines. We're going to go for bats. Unfortunately, he's going to end up having balloon, so we could take a bit of damage here. I'm going to have to go for a fly machine plus that one bat, and the fly machine will still waddle in the same lane as the Lava Hound. I think it gets one more hit, and that's it, so that's good. Only one hit and the death damage. Very cool. So I kind of want to end up going in for a baby dragon here, and then end up going in for a clone after because he just uses snowball, so maybe we can get some more damage here. I believe that the baby dragons will allow me to evaporate those bats, and then yep, all the damage we could ever ask for in our lives is just delivered to me. Early Christmas present, and we took the damage. So one of the tips that you guys will definitely see is whenever you see your opponent just going for a snowball and you only end up having 2 units, whether it be a fly machine and baby dragon or a Lava Hound plus another unit, you can always break through and do an incredible amount of damage. I love this deck for that reason. It doesn't even require you to have a typical clone combination. You can just have a normal one that is just standard Lava Hound push with a random unit, or a baby dragon plus fly machine that people would never think of, and that can take tower, man. So right now, for instance, I'm going to clone this, and then he has to snowball this. This is something that demands a snowball, but a baby dragon on its own, that never demands a snowball. And now my bats are free to defend the balloon extremely easily. So that's another thing that you guys have to take into consideration. You don't always have to clone your bats. You can just save your bats for defense like a regular zap or log bait card, and then you end up using everything else. So we definitely want to end up going in for a snowball here on top of those bats. Can't allow this to connect. Not going to drop our bats early. Going to wait for his snowball. Very cool. And this is great. We're actually only going to take one hit, and he's going to have to defend this, and this is going to be really, really gruesome for him. This is an incredible amount of elixir. 7 elixir Lava Hound, 8 elixir from the baby dragon, and also the fly machine. I think we might even 3 crown. This is just disgusting, the amount of damage that we're getting on him. So, looks like he could potentially take a tower, but it's really not too scary for me. He's going to have to take 2 towers to win this game. And he's actually just going to get 3 crowned by a snowball here. So, GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It's a pleasure playing against you. There is no way for you to even take a tower in this match. As long as I play aggressive without my bats, then I just use my bats on defense. There's really nothing you can really do. Pleasure playing against you, and good luck in the rest of your grand challenge, George. Alright, guys, so here we go. We're going to go sauce out the bats in the back and see what's up, see what's good. This guy's from a French clan. Interesting stuff, man. Ça va? Hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, the fire spirit's actually connected to my tower somehow, and he's going to end up having Royal Giant, most likely, after seeing the Mega Minion. So if it's RG Lightning, we have a pretty good matchup here, because he doesn't really have a great way of catapulting himself into our spam. So we're just able to clone, and then he doesn't have anything to really hit air. Unfortunately, he had a really good start on us, though, so that's not something I'm, super happy or thrilled about, to be honest. But if we go same lane, and we get a juicy clone off, then everything can come back in store for us. We need to bounce back, because Lava Hound clone, it has the power to bounce back. It has comeback potential here. So we're going to end up going for the Lava Hound to start things off. He's going to end up going in for a Barb Drill, and we're just going to kind of ignore that for right now. We're going to end up going for a Baby Dragon soon, and then we're going to go in for a clone shortly after. So if he has Fireballs, it could definitely be way more difficult for us. We'll have to wait and see what he's actually got. I'm going to go clone, as I was talking about before. Very important to do that. And now, I don't know what he does. I mean, the Lava Hound's going to put in a lot of work. You have to end up going for Electro, Mega Minion, and also Baby Dragon. So he's dropping everything he possibly could fathom. But go for a Snowball, so we pull back the Mega Minion so it doesn't get a hit. So then the Electro Wizard also gets finished off by the Fly Machine. I think the Fly Machine, I was hoping it would actually get a hit on the tower. So the one thing I have to be a little bit worried about is him going for a Barb Drill preemptively, and that's something that he should do. but I'm just gonna go for bats. Okay, so he didn't go for the preemptive bar barrel, which was interesting because skarmy is like a very real possibility. I guess he wasn't worried about that. He's actually gonna have guards instead of lumberjacks, so that's a little bit worse for us as well. I need to get a pretty good counter push here, so I'm gonna end up going for the baby dragon first, and then I'll end up going for lava hound in front, and then I'll start cloning again. That is a pretty good play. I think it's one of our best plays possible here. He's gonna go for a lightning to kill that. Also gets chip damage on the tower, and now I'm gonna start going in for the clone. Since he has lightning, there's no way for him to kill this. And that should be tower for us. I'm going to go for bats immediately after he ends up going for electro. And that's one of the big issues with this matchup for him. If he drops the electro on top of the flying machine or our back line, then we're just able to spam at the river and kill it. So that's really something that you want to be cognizant of. He could lightning here to take out our tower, so I'm not really going to worry too much about that. I'm going to go for a skarmy now because he didn't have the tendency to bar barrel preemptively. And if he doesn't preemptive bar barrel, then, you know, the RG just dies for a massive possible elixir trade for us. Now he's down a bit, so I'm going to end up going for the lumberjack. And I can actually start stockpiling a lot because he's going to have to lightning and cast 6 elixir investment on that side. As a result, we can really just spam here with our clone and just win the game. There's nothing he can do at this point because he was down so much elixir. I knew he had to lightning, and I knew that I could take the tower by just spamming as much as I possibly could. Easy no-skill deck, as you guys can see. Lava Hound clone just carries for the victory. Gotta love this deck. If you ever wanting to be in a relaxing mood playing Clash Royale, just play Lava Clone. Easy dubs left and right. Alright guys, we got a game against Moaz. We're gonna sauce out a good luck. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's popping. He's gonna end up going for a bar barrel, so we want to go for a skarmy, shut down that barbarian, make sure it doesn't get 2 hits on our tower because it would have gotten 2. And that is a dream world scenario, but we don't have Lava Hound. So I would have started Lava Hound, I would have cloned, and he wouldn't have Snowball and Cycle, so then he would have to Poison or Fireball. Either or is a bad situation for him, so that would be really ideal. And he's going to be running Balloon with Inferno Tower, so this is not a good matchup for us. But as long as we kill that Musketeer, we're in an okay situation, because that Baby Dragon is going to get so much damage. Okay, he's not going to end up having that. He's going to have Ram Rider after seeing the Bandit. So he's not going to end up having Balloon. Interesting. So I hope he spams us here. Okay, he is going to. I'm going to go for Bats. We'll see what he does. Snowball, then I go for the Skarmy. The Bar Barrel doesn't reach that far, so we're fine. Then he has to respond to the Skarmy. Then he also has to respond to the other side, which we're inevitably going to go in for more spam here. So I could go for the Lumberjack, or I could also go for the Fly Machine. I have the predilection of going to the Fly Machine. Notice how I'm spacing it out, so it's going to hit the Musketeer. And he's going to try to spam me here. I'm going to end up going for Clone. Should be able to keep the Fly Machine alive. And now the Lava Hound's still alive. And this is going to be a lot of damage on that tower, if not just straight up take it. And as you guys can see, Fly Machine is the right play because it cannot get stopped unless you're going to be dropping the air units on it. So, worked out brilliantly. Obviously, Bats do not kill the Fly Machine if I go for the Clone. And we're doing so well, guys. I really like our situation. He's got Royal Piglets. I'm still going to go for the Lava Hound here. And we'll see what he wants to do. If he wants to end up going in for Royal Hogs, you know, he used the Snowball already on defense, so he's nothing for the Bats. So, we're just going to Bats here. We're chilling. Really got to pay attention to your opponent's card cycle when you're playing this deck, and that's really the only thing that you have to do. When your opponent doesn't have their answer in cycle, what you do is you just spam them, and you take advantage of it. So right now I'm just going to end up going for the Fly Machine, Baby Dragon, Lava Hound. We went Fly Machine on Fly Machine. His Fly Machine actually came out first here, so it's well played on his end. So I'm going to go the Snowball to obliterate it, make sure that our Fly Machine wins now, and his Bats die, so it's going to be really tragic for him. So in this scenario, I actually want to end up going in the same lane here. And make sure that the Musketeer doesn't build up a huge push. I'm a little bit scared about that, to be honest. We'll end up just going for a Lumberjack here, and Bats. We should be okay. So he's playing this really well. Just want to make sure that the Musketeer doesn't end up just stockpiling a huge, massive push on us, because that's always really scary. And then we will win the game by just continuously cycling more Lava Hounds here if I want to. So we're going to end up going for the Lava Hound again, so then we end up having even more value. And because he has to defend, we can just go in for a Lumberjack and Snowball, and then the Piglets don't get damage on our tower. So, very good for us. Bouncing everything back into us, and then we go for a Skarmy, shut him down. It was just really important so his Musketeer did not get a huge push on us. I was really scared about that. I could have tried to protect the left-hand side a little bit more, but I didn't want to lose my entire right tower there. So GG, it was a pleasure playing against you, and good luck in the rest of your grand challenge. Alright guys, we got a game against Cashlight. Saw some good luck here. Definitely want to end up going in for Bats in the back. We're going to chill, relax, vibe, and see what's up. So this guy's going to end up going for a Skeleton, so it's definitely be a fast cycle deck. After seeing Log, it could be 2.9 or 2.6. And I'm thinking this is probably going to end up being either or. I don't really know. We have to see if there's going to be Musketeer or Archers. He's still showing no signs of either or yet. Okay, so 2.9. Going to be Expo variation. For that reason, I actually want to end up going for a Lava Hound, and I want to play a little bit more aggressive. I have to be a little bit aggressive if I want to win this matchup. When I have a unit cycled at him and his archers are out of cycle, we have to take advantage of that. If he doesn't have archers in cycle, then he's going to have very limited potential. He's going to have to fireball this, so he's just waiting. And he ends up missing. Let's go. That's great for us. We are asserting the dominance all over his tower. He's going to end up dropping archers now. So we made him make a really hard to do play. He had to time that fireball immediately as well as possible. And he was forced in that scenario specifically because I ended up going in for the baby dragon and played aggressive when his archers were out of cycle. Otherwise, just use archers Tesla. Our pushes are shut down super easily. If you're playing 2.9, you just want to even drop your archers further back and keep the archers alive. Even if you're taking tower damage from a fly machine or baby dragon, as long as the archers are alive, you're going to take less tower damage than you otherwise would have, and you keep the archers alive, so it's better. So if your archers die first, you lose that DPS, and then you just take more damage, essentially. That's what I'm saying. Go for another Lava Hound here. And I'm going to get away with bats if he goes Expo opposite lane. So that's what I really... I'm just keeping up the aggression so then we're not having to defend because our deck can't defend against him. If you guys notice our deck, we have no way of defending against Expo. So I am just consistently keeping up the pressure and making him make bad plays that he has to fireball early again because, you know, look at our stuff coming at him. He had to. There's nothing he could have done otherwise. So now we have lumberjack here. I assume he's going to go Expo, so I'm actually going to split my skarmy. That's another thing that people just don't do as often as they should. The reason I split it is simply because if he's going to log, he's going to kill everything at once. If I drop it in the middle, he logs one side, at least there's a couple of skeletons on the other side, so then I'm able to distract for a little bit longer period of time. So if you're running barbarians, it's the same concept with a Lava Hound clone deck. You never end up dropping it right on top. Like I could actually when I take out the other tower. I could drop it right on top, and that might give me a little bit more value. But you never drop it like at the river is what I'm trying to say. And the reason being is they just log it immediately, and it's just gone. Or they fireball the barbarians immediately, and they're just gone. And they get a +1 elixir trade, and then you have no means of blocking the Expo from locking onto your tower. So it's incredibly important that you guys always do that placement when you're skarmy against any Expo deck that has fireball or log. So GG, well played, and peace out, Clashlight. It was a pleasure playing against you. As you guys can see, even against good Expo players later in GCs, super easy to win.